Hi everyone and welcome to or back to the Yoga Corner. I'm Kira and today I'm going to be guiding you through a practice that is all about the shoulders, the neck, the upper back, all of those areas that anyone, especially desk workers, hello, I am one of you guys, you might feel a lot of tension in that part of the body because when we spend a lot of time at a desk, sitting hunched over a computer, we build a lot of tension in that upper body area. And I also find that, whereas you can go for a nice little lunchtime walk and stretch out the legs, we don't tend to do that much aside from maybe just a quick stretch that really gives much relief or sensation to that part of the body. So today's practice will be all about that, whether you are a desk worker like me or whether you just feel a little bit of tension in that area and want to give your upper body some love. This practice will help you to create some space and relieve some tension in that part of the body. So without further ado, we are going to get started in a seated position. So take a moment just to settle in, give yourself a little wiggle and allow yourself just to find a position that is comfortable for you. As always, I've taken a cross-legged position, but if that isn't comfortable, then find something that is. This isn't about finding the perfect yoga posture, just about finding a position that allows you to find stillness and comfort. So once you've found that position, we'll close the eyes and just take a nice deep breath in together through the nose. Nice, another full cycle of breath just like that, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Really nice. With your next inhale, I want you to lift up through the chest, find a nice long spine. And with your next exhale, you're going to just gently allow the chin to tuck into the chest. On its own, that feeling might just give you a nice long stretch through not only the neck, but all the way down the upper back. I know that I sometimes, just by doing that gentle tilt of the head, could feel a really nice release through the back of the body. If you find that you're not getting as much of a stretch as you'd like through that, you can interlace the hands and bring them just behind the head and gently guide the neck into that stretch. You're not pushing the head here, but just applying gentle pressure and a sense of heaviness that just help you to sink into the stretch. Really nice. Take another deep breath. Inhale, lift the head up away from the neck. Really, don't lift your head away from your neck, that wouldn't go very well. Lift the chin away from the chest is what I mean to say. Okay, so the next up, we're going to take a nice stretch for the sides of the neck. So you're gently going to tilt your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Again, you can use a hand just to help you apply a tiny bit of pressure in this posture. You're not pushing the head down or anything like that. You're simply just moving the head as far as it wants to go, and once you've reached that position, then you can add the hand onto the head and just apply a teeny bit of pressure. Really good. Take a full deep breath and a full exhale. One more full deep breath, full exhale. Inhale, we lift the chest back up. Okay, take a moment to reset in center, and then whenever you feel ready, you'll take that on the other side. So this time, left ear comes down to the left shoulder. Allow it to tilt as far as it wants to go, and then if you'd like that additional pressure, left hand can just come over towards the right ear and just add that teeny little bit of pressure. Really good. Allowing yourself to soften into it. Notice any sensation of stretching or releasing that you might be having through that right side of the neck. Softening for a deep breath in and a full breath out. One more time, nice deep breath in. Full breath out. And inhale, we lift the head away from it. You might like to take a little flow now. So with an inhale, your right ear will come down to the right shoulder. As you exhale, you'll roll the head forwards, chin to chest, and inhale, left ear to left shoulder. And then reverse it. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale, find the right side. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale to the left. Once more on each side. Gently roll towards the center, and then with an inhale, lift the head back up and find a nice neutral seated position. With our next inhale, we're going to sweep the hands up to the sky. Think about lifting the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And exhale, soften the shoulders down. Inhale, reach the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, keep the fingertips lifted, but you're just softening the shoulders. Really good. One more time. Inhale, lift through the shoulders, shrug them right up. And exhale, we soften them down. Really good. Keep those hands lifted. Take a deep breath in. This time as you exhale, we're going to open through the upper body, spreading the arms into a cactus shape. Spread the fingertips nice and wide and open the chest. Nice deep breath. Exhale, we round forwards, crossing the right arm on top of the left and rounding the spine, tucking that chin towards the elbows. Inhale, we expand, open through the chest, cactus shape. Exhale, other arm comes on top this time, so left arm reaches on top of the right as you round forwards, giving yourself a hug. Inhale, we expand, cactus shape. We're doing this once more on each side. Exhale, we round, right arm on top of left, give yourself a squeeze. Inhale, we expand, open the front of the body. Exhale, last hug, left arm comes on top of the right. You give yourself that squeeze. And final cactus shape, we inhale, we open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Think about opening the front of the body as much as you can. And exhale, soften the hands down to the ground, really good. As the hands reach the ground, left hand is going to stay where it is, right hand is going to reach up and over to the left side of the room. Think about extending through that right shoulder. Really feel the stretch for that right side of the body. Exhale, we bring the right hand down to the ground, switch things over. Inhale, left hand reaches up and over. Nice long stretch as we open through the left side of the body. Really feel the stretch for the left shoulder. And exhale, we bring that left hand down, really nice. All right, I'm going to take one final stretch for the shoulders sitting here in this position. You're simply going to cross the left arm over the body and bring the right elbow round, hook it round the left elbow and squeeze that arm in. Reach through the left fingertips and spread the fingers of both hands so you're really active through the arms. Taking a big deep breath in and exhaling to release. Switch it over. This time right arm reaches round and then the left arm hooks over and you guide that right arm in as you're reaching over to the left side of the room with your right hand. Taking a big deep breath and a full exhale. Really nice. Gently release that and we're going to rock over and find our hands and knees position or our tabletop. Once you've found your tabletop position, I want you to make sure that the hands are directly underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips, spread the fingers nice and wide, and we'll find our cat and cows. Now the cat and cows are such a great release for all parts of the body, and you can really bring the head into the movement, so feel like you can move intuitively here. Although the base of a cat and cow is that we inhale to drop the belly, we lift the chest, we open up through the front of the body. And the exhale, we round the spine, chin finds chest. It can be whatever you want it to be. You can move through the hips, you can move forwards through the shoulders, you can really move however you want to. You can relax through the head or move it from side to side. Really just find whatever feels good to you here. Moving just for a couple of breaths to find some intuitive release. Because this is a movement that you can do when you're in work, whether you work from home and you can just get onto the floor beside your desk and just release out, or whether you've got a little break room at work where you can just quickly get on your hands and knees and find a little bit of release. You don't need a mat for it, you just need a little bit of space, enough space to create a tabletop position. So finish whatever movement you were in, allow yourself to find some stillness. And as you exhale, we're going to start to walk the fingertips forward. So your hips are going to stay lifted and you're going to walk the arms forward. We're finding our puppy pose or our melting heart pose. Think about allowing the chest to relax down towards the ground. And as you relax that chest down but keep the hips lifted, you'll feel a real good stretch for the shoulders. It might feel quite intense, and if it does start to get too intense, you can just lift slightly further out of it. You don't need to exit the pose entirely. You can just come further out and then allow yourself to sink further in whenever you feel ready. We'll stay for 3 breaths. Softening as much as you can, embracing the stretch. Final deep breath in. And as you exhale, just gently start to lift the chest up and then walk the hands back in to find that tabletop position. If your hands feel a little bit stretched out, you might like to sit back on the heels and just give the wrists and the elbows a little bit of a wiggle out. Any movement goes here. And then whenever you feel comfortable, you're going to find that tabletop position once more. We're going to find a nice windmill motion for the hands now. So your left hand is going to stay exactly where it is, and you're going to lift the right arm off of the ground and just start to reach it forwards, bring it back, up and over. As it comes over, you can look up to meet that right hand. Take that movement a few times and just start to find a little bit of mobility, not only for that shoulder, but also for the head and the neck. As you look up to meet that hand, you're really stretching out all of that part of the upper body. We'll take one more wherever you are. Really good. And then we're just going to reach that right arm up, so coming straight up to the side. Look up towards that right hand. Think about expanding the chest. Nice deep breath in. And whenever you're ready, we're going to thread the needle. So right hand is going to come all the way through and tuck underneath that left arm. Your right shoulder and ear are going to come down to the ground. And once that hand touches down, your left hand can either stay exactly where it is, or if you want to stretch that shoulder as well, left arm can reach around and come and find the right hip. Take a moment to settle into this posture, allowing yourself to relax. Taking a full deep breath in and a full exhale. Really nice. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale completely. And then gently bring the left hand back round if you moved it. Push through that left hand and come back up to find your tabletop position. Nice neutral spine. If you want to reset between sides, you can just take a gentle cat-cow, just to allow the body to settle back down into a central position. And then whenever you're ready, this time the right hand will be finding stability, pushing into the mat, and you're going to windmill that left arm. So you lift the hand away from the ground, reach it forwards, and then back, up and over. Remembering you can gaze and follow the movement of that left hand with the head and the neck to provide that stretch for that part of the body as well. Just moving as much or as little as you want. You can make these movements really slow or a little bit faster. I'd advise moving fairly slowly, just so that you can really feel the benefit of the full stretch and the full range of motion. Really nice. We'll take one more round. Lovely. And then we're going to reach that left arm up to the side. Expand through the chest. Nice open front of body. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, we thread the needle. Left hand tucks underneath the right. We reach through that left hand. And left shoulder and ear come down to the ground. Your right hand can stay where it is, or if you want to stretch the right shoulder again, you can reach that right hand up and over, bringing it round to find that left hip crease. Thinking about softening through the body and embracing this stretch. Really nice. Taking a deep breath in and a full exhale. Really good. One more deep breath. Exhale completely. And then you're going to bring that right hand all the way back round, push through the right hand and lift back up, find a tabletop. Really good. If you'd like to take one final round of cat and cow, then please feel free to do so. Inhaling to drop the belly, lifting the chest. And exhaling to round the spine, chin tucks in. Really good. We're going to sit back on the heels for a moment and we're just staying there just to allow us to pivot round, and we're coming to find a position with the legs out long ahead of us. Wiggle down so that the legs are towards the bottom of the mat, and we're going to find a laying down position. Just take a moment here to soften and relax. And with an inhale, we're going to reach the hands up and overhead. Clasp the fingertips and really reach up to the sky with the hands. We're going to take a gentle side stretch for each side of the body, so whenever you feel ready, you can guide those hands over towards the top right corner of the mat, really arcing through the spine. You'll feel that stretch through the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale brings us back through center. And with your next inhale, you take that to the other side, arcing over towards that top left corner of the mat. Reaching through the fingertips to stretch the shoulders. Nice deep breath in. And exhale comes back through center. Really good. Soften the hands down beside the body. And we're going to take a twist. This will feel really nice for the back as well as the neck and the shoulders if you choose to take some of the additional options. So wherever you feel comfortable, I'll guide you through all of the options that you've got. We're going to start by hugging the left knee into the chest. Really guide that knee in. You can give it a really nice squeeze. And then your right hand is going to come to the outside of that left knee. Left hand can just rest beside the body. And using the right hand, you're going to guide that left knee all the way across the body. You might get a little click in your spine. I really like that. Some people find it gross, but you might get one either way. And just gently guide that knee all the way down to the ground. Right hand can just stay resting on top of that left knee. Now, once that left knee has touched down, you can extend the left arm back behind you if you've got space. And then you can either stay looking up towards the ceiling, or if you want that stretch for the neck, you can gaze back over that left arm. Really nice. Allow yourself just to soften in, and once you start to twist your gaze, if that feels comfortable to you, you'll start to feel the stretch even more into the shoulders, the upper back, and of course the neck. We'll stay here on this side for 3 more breaths. Just thinking about softening and releasing the body in this twist. One more big deep breath. And as you exhale, just gently bring that left knee back over to the left side and just pause for a moment with a neutral spine, so both legs extended long, both arms beside the body. Really good. Take a big deep breath and a full exhale. With an inhale, you're going to hug the right knee into the chest this time. Give it a really nice squeeze. Feel that stretch for the inner thigh and the hip. Taking a moment there. And then you're going to use the left hand this time on the outside of that right knee. Relax the right hand down towards the ground and guide that right leg all the way across the body towards the left side of the mat. Again, noticing if you get any clicks or crunches. As long as you don't feel any pain, just embrace any sensation of stretching that you might feel. And once the right leg touches down, you can choose to either stay exactly as you are or extend the right arm long back beside you. You can either look up towards the ceiling or bring your gaze over towards that right arm, which will just increase the stretch through the upper neck, the shoulders, the back, and just allow you to feel a little bit of a deeper stretch from this twist. Whatever version of this twist you've chosen, allow your attention and your focus to rest on relaxing and unwinding, thinking about utilizing this twisting motion to release any tension. Think about the way that you're wringing that tension out of the body now and leaving it behind once you get off the mat. Staying here for 3 more breaths. Deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, gently roll back through center, extending the right leg out long and allowing both arms to rest beside the body. We're going to be finishing our practice here, laying down on the mat. So give your shoulders a moment to wiggle, release any tension, and you might like to just gently gaze from left to right, just gently twisting through the neck to release any lasting tension from that part of the body. I invite you to close the eyes here and just take a deep breath in through the nose and imagine that breath traveling through the upper body, through those areas that we've tried to stretch and release through this practice. And as you exhale, envision that sensation of tension and release, exhaling through the body. Take that one more time. Inhale to embrace those areas of the body. And exhale to relax them, releasing any tension. Allowing yourself to stay there on the mat in a comfortable laying down position. Feel free to pause this video if you'd like to stay there a little longer, or if you'd like to finish your practice with me, just start to allow your attention to come back towards the rest of the body, leaving behind that focus on tension that we've had throughout our practice. Taking a moment to feel some gratitude for yourself for taking the time out of your day to practice and release some tension in a part of your body that you might be feeling it in. I hope you enjoyed the class, and I hope to see you again in another practice very, very soon. Namaste.